In this video we're going to look at the terms that revolve around theorems. So in geometry there are some terms we do need to be able to use and explain. So proposition is a mathematical statement. It may be true or false and we may be asked to prove this. Next we have an axiom, which is a rule or statement, which we've seen already in the axiom video, that we accept as true without any proof. Pause the video when you need and get these key terms into your copies. A theorem is a statement that may be proved by following a certain number of logical steps. These steps may be used previously proven theorems or axioms. And theorem 13, if two triangles are similar then their sides are proportional in order, is one of the theorems. Proofs will be studied further in geometry. We're not going to do them this early in the lessons, so don't worry too much about the proofs yet. And a corollary. A corollary is a statement that follows readily from a previous theorem. For example, corollary 4, if the angle standing on a chord at some point of a circle is a right angle, then BC is a diameter, and we'll look at this information again further when we go further into geometry. This is the diagram for the corollary. If the angle standing on the chord, so if this angle here standing on the chord is a right angle, it means that this has to be a diameter. And we'll look at this in theorem 19, the angle standing on the same arc as another angle within a circle. Now we're going to look at converse. The converse statement is formed by swapping the order of the hypothesis and the conclusion. The conditional statement of A then B has a hypothesis A and a conclusion B. In general, the converse is if A then B is if B then A. And converses may or may not be true. And here's an example when it is true and when it's not. So you just need to know what a converse is. You don't look, this is not something to be worried about. Oh, I don't know what a converse is. Just one statement that's true. The opposite may be true. It may not be true. If an isosceles triangle, in an isosceles triangle, the angles opposite, the equal sides are equal in measure. The converse of that, if two angles in a triangle are equal, then the triangle is isosceles. Also, if x is greater than 5, then x is greater than 2. That's true. But if x is greater than 2, then x is greater than 5. It's false. Why? Because there's numbers in the middle. X could be 3, which is not greater than 5. So that's the converse, really straightforward, nothing to get your knickers in and not over. And we just have one more thing, implies. And implies, you see me using loads of time. It's a symbol that looks like this: 2x equals 6. Therefore, or it implies that x is equal to 3. This is what implies means. We can see it in geometry too with equilateral triangles and all sorts of stuff. So the symbol implies. I say therefore in class, but it therefore implies that the following is true. Some more key terms to get into your copies. A 3-minute video, but probably 10 minutes of work getting these key terms into your copies. Proposition, axiom, theorem, proofs, corollary, converse, and implies.